Hello YouTube, and welcome back once again to Delersholid Usithkashud Sag, Steelclutches, the bloody fortress of Conquerors. Now, last episode was fairly tumultuous. I'm sure you remember the bloodshed, the many dwarves dying. We lost someone from our squad. A bunch of nasty, horrible stuff went on. And I'm sure that's not going to happen this time though. But in an effort to get things running as smoothly as possible, we're going to start off right away. There are some damn ogre zombies that wandered onto the map last time. They're up in the top here. So I think we're going to try to get this tunnel here squared away. I want to get these goddamn tunnels out of the way already. We gotta get it done, okay? So that's gonna be the first thing that we're doing. And I think I'm going to queue up orders to make some more armor. Maybe get a second squad going. And perhaps we'll build a barracks or something this episode too, because we really should be training our guys so they're not, just untrained recruits going out there. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna queue these up real quick. Okay, there we are. So soon enough we should have enough gear for another full squad. But until then, let's work on this tunnel. Come on, guys. Alright, there we are. And let's see, what is stuck in this cage here? Ah, it's a dwarf zombie. Great. Throw them in the pile. Gonna have to keep an eye on these ogres. Other than that, it's only a single raven and a duck still on the map. Why the fuck are we going this way? This is the same exact thing that happened. Okay, so I've got this door goddamn locked. So they just come up through this other unsafe tunnel here, go walking across the map near the ogres. You'd think I'd learn my lesson, but hey, guess I haven't learned my lesson. We have to be going this way, down here. Down. Please, ogres and anything else, just stay away from us. Alright, I think we're going to start building a bridge over this river right here. If anything like that ever happens again, it'll really speed things up. How about, we'll do it just like this right here. And we'll make it out of stone. Check those ogres. They have moved south a little bit. Not enough to be a threat, though. Not quite yet. Where are you going? I see you with a bucket. What are you doing? Give water. Let's follow you and just see what the hell you think you're doing. He's going with a bucket of water towards where the ogres are. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? What am I missing here? Am I missing something? Is there a goddamn burrow that can be accessed? Because we're all supposed to be in this burrow right at the moment. No, there's no fucking burrows. Dude, what the hell are you doing? Where the hell's it going, everyone? Let's watch what this merry fool is doing. Shorast Koliden, the idiot. Now he's going down. Oh, whoa. Okay, we saw... Okay. Oh, shit. So there's a dwarf here. There's two dwarves here. I guess one of our fighting dwarves, as well as the herbalist, who's hurting as well. They're both down in this little tunnel here that I had forgotten about. And I guess they can't get into the fort because this front door is locked. Alright, I'm going to extend the burrow to right here, and I can't really imagine anything good coming from that. I'm going to just throw a couple doors right here. Hopefully those can get up before somebody does anything particularly stupid. Ogre watch. They're still on this slope over here. So much vomit. Okay, let's get those doors up. Let's get them up. Maybe someone could like drag them to their beds or something so they're not like just sitting in this tunnel here. Seems we have a ghostly furnace operator on the map right now. See, this ceiling here is finishing up. I see it looks like a smear of blood on the ceiling. I don't know why that would be. There's been no combats. Bunch of dwarves going down into the mines, grabbing these stones, and then just taking forever to get back up. They have to go up the stairs, then through the entire fort, down through the tunnel, down, and through this other long tunnel, then all the way back up. I'm really kind of a dick for making them do this, but you want to live in Delersholid, it's the price you pay. Why is there a second pool of dwarf blood? Yeah, these guys are still just kind of sitting here. Do you want to like get these guys out of here? Anybody? They're just sitting in this tunnel. I don't know why. I mean, other than the fact that their feet are destroyed. Maybe we can make like a little makeshift hospital or something like that. How about down in the mines? Best place you could possibly have a hospital. There we go. We just have a tiny little hospital set up in the corner of this mine here. What is this? Armorer has been possessed. Well, that could actually be a fantastic thing. Claimed a metalsmith forge. Okay, now he's heading up and is returning with a gem. And now he's just waiting there, not doing a damn thing. Cloth thread, rough color, tree life, bars, metal, bones. Oh boy, bones. I've always had a problem with bones in this game. I don't know why. You'd think there'd be bones all over the damn place. So I don't want this guy to die. He's an armorer. He's making something neat. So I know you get bones like right when you butcher something. But also a lot of the times like the bones, they get like dumped out as refuse just automatically sometimes, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Our population is 77. Oh my god, that's abysmal. I think we were up to 89 before. Let's see. Actually, I'm kind of formulating a little butcher shop idea in my head. Okay, we could definitely butcher stuff in our fort. Let's try to set up something just before this guy dies. But just in case, I'm gonna have some cage traps built all over the inside of this place here. Let's see. That's gonna have to be in its own little wing, just in case. That's gonna be a particularly dangerous little area, I would imagine. Beneath the workshops. And how I'm gonna have that set up? Well, I guess I'll do it and I'll show you. So these are gonna be our butcher workshops, I guess. I'm gonna put a butcher in each of these, straight in the middle, right? I'm gonna order animals to be killed, right? Someone's gonna bring an animal into one of these butchers, kill it immediately, and then they usually just leave just as fast. But I'm also gonna put cage traps in here, a whole bunch of them, just like I do when I prepare to capture an insane dwarf. Put a bunch of cage traps in here and then lock the doors. And then stuff is going to reanimate. Bones don't reanimate, so I'll be able to get bones. Meat doesn't reanimate, so I'll be able to get meat if it doesn't rot. Skin, hair, and wool, that sort of stuff will come back to life, and that will all be captured in cage traps. So it's not a great way to get leather or skin, but at least I can get bones and meat from the whole deal. What the hell? Give it a try. Maybe this is just the first step. Maybe we can do some like finessing with the whole idea in the future. Oh, what is this? Migrants? Is that what this is? Some migrants have arrived. What the hell is the sense of even having these tunnels if I'm not going to use them? And hopefully we'll... No, we're not using tunnel? Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine, you don't have to, I guess. I guess it must be like a caravan, like they select a route straight from the beginning, and then they just take that route no matter what. This is really a whole bunch of migrants. Let's take a look. They brought with them a bunch of animals too. No male pig. Not A1. You can see we have our hospital area set up here, and this guy is... Who's this? The injured dwarves are just laying on the ground here. Not in a bed. There are beds here. I don't know what the hell the problem is with that. Yo, medical dwarf, what's up with you? Shouldn't you be caring for these individuals? Oh, no, you're sleeping. Got better things to do, I guess. Is this place complete up here? Oh, yes. It's certainly getting there. Why is there so much blood on this ceiling? Someone's leaking. We have a dwarf leaking blood. Alright, let's keep working on this bridge here. This place is nearly completed. Just a few more sections up on the roof. Okay, up to 88 dwarves, which is great. Yeah, I'm sure there's some sort of a system to this, but it looks like all of the dwarves who have been memorialized are in the middle here. Or everyone who has a slab engraved anyways. Everyone who has not had one engraved is at the top. And then at the very bottom there's several others who... Nemo here, I can make a slab for the Forest Titan if I wanted to, I guess. And then Kodsazir and Imgazust, I don't know who the hell those are. Okay, that must have been a couple of merchants. I'll tell you what, those merchants, I'm going to memorialize them. Because I'm not a total jerk. I'm not going to just leave their carcasses sitting out there in the cold, miles and miles away from their home. And you know what? Maybe we'll make some sort of a shrine to Nemo or something like that. Yeah, these guys just do not give one single shit about going out into this no man's land between burrows. They'll just waddle straight out there. Maybe I'll allow them to come over here and work from this side as well. Alright, picture this. You're a dwarf. You're trudging through the fortress, carrying your load of a giant boulder, possibly of mica or nice dolomite perhaps. You go up the ramp, up onto the roof, trying to finish your task of completing this roof to provide safety for your kin. Job is completed. You look down, you notice that your toga and trousers have become tattered, and so you just rip them off your body, throw them on the roof, and then continue on your way back into the fortress, not wearing anything at all. That's truly a hardened individual right there. They just don't give a shit. All right, let's check the whole butcher situation there. Okay, we're looking pretty good. In fact, we should get this thing out of the way. I kind of forgot about that. Plop that right here. We're gonna make that a nice BD. Let's get these doors set up. And then cages, TC, cage trap. I don't know how many we're going to need. I forget how many zombies exactly come out of one of these animals after you kill them. Still working away on this bridge. Oh, are we out of iron? I'm thinking maybe we're out of iron, actually. Yeah, there's no bars in the smelter. Well, that's a shame. I don't remember what else iron comes from. We'll go with magnetite. Okay, we need a butcher over here. You have no job right now. You're going to be our butcher. Think it's slack around here? No. We see our peasant constructing the butcher. 3 of the cage traps are done in that room. I don't know how much longer that guy has. I don't want him to die. Last 2 cage traps are getting put in place right now. Going to order an animal to be killed right as we speak. What kind of bone would be awesome? I'm thinking reindeer. Ready for slaughter. Okay, so you go grab that reindeer calf and slaughter him up. He's got the reindeer right now and he's headed towards the butcher. I should build a couple more cage traps right in this hall here. I mean, I don't think anything is going to come out of the butcher shop that would be very dangerous. My only fear is to have something come out of there that is actually unkillable, like the damn raven head or the like patches of hair that were attacking us before or something like that. Oh, you know what? Actually, I had completely forgotten that we were able to kill those raven heads and Kia heads and stuff before. Maybe they changed that. Or maybe he changed the way that whole thing works. He's in there, he's got some bones, he's headed back up. Okay, there's a bunch of pieces here. Lung, heart, intestines, liver, tripe, sweetbread, spleen, kidney, nervous tissue, brain, skull, skin is something that had come back to life before. I'm going to forbid that. The skull, I don't think, would come back to life. You know, I'm going to forbid that, actually, because I vividly remember elf skulls coming back to life in one of my fortresses. Okay, mostly just innards, I guess. Innards, fat, any of that stuff you could do stuff with right now. That's fine. Anybody could just waltz in there and grab that shit. Actually, that one guy grabbed that stuff already, so maybe I'll just lock this room up. Nah, fuck it. Everyone come in, grab some meat, and hopefully nothing comes back to life while you're in there. Oh, this guy still needs something. What do you need? Bones, blocks, bricks. We're gonna have to make some blocks, like ASAP. Okay, someone is doing it. Someone's got some sort of a block somewhere. Oh, I've forgotten to keep an eye out down here. Doesn't look like anything has come back to life yet. Well, I suppose I'll lock these doors. I don't know how long that stuff takes to come back to life. It seemed like it was fairly immediate the other times I've butchered stuff. Yes! He has begun his mysterious construction. Alright, well, no, none of those pieces have come back yet. They're still sitting in there. I'm gonna build a couple more butchers. Oh, here we are. Tun Alathaval, the armorer, has created Inalning, I guess, a iron greaves. Oh boy, let's take a look. This is a iron greaves. All Craftdwarf ship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of iron, oval yellow zircon cabicons, reindeer bone, and pigtail. This object menaces with spikes of gneiss and bayberry wood. On the item is an image of dwarves in rock crystal. Well, overall, it's kind of lame. I mean, there's a lot going on. I'm sure it's stunning to look at, but I'm having a hard time picturing it at all. The shearer has given birth to a girl. 89 dwarves. Let's break that 90 barrier. Oh, here we have some more ogresses just popped up. Maybe that's something our dwarves would like to fight. AM. Let's test the metal of some of these ogres, just so I know if I'm being properly afraid of these damn things. Okay, we have a dwarf, just a single dwarf, headed up there right now. Those ogres are over here. Just 2 of them. Well, as a side note, we have completed 25% of our memorial hall here, and actually a lot quicker than I would have liked as well. But that's not a problem. So just that one dwarf sitting outside over here. Come on, Cox. Okay, here we come. There's a bunch more coming. Boy, it's a lot of dwarves outside here, all heading towards this bridge. Okay, so we do have 4 of our dwarves outside right now, 5 dwarves, and the ogres are kind of walking along this water over here. I don't know if I want my dwarves anywhere near that mess. They'll go falling down into that ravine or some shit. Okay, there's one more coming. Oh, ogres are coming towards these dwarves here. Okay, I think we've got enough here now. We're going to move them towards these guys. Oh, engaging. Okay, dwarves and ogres are fighting, slowly fighting. Okay, a dwarf has died, and they're still fighting these ogres. Oh, Jesus, this is not looking great. Not looking great. We've got a bunch of dwarves here. Okay, and so all the first conquerors are dead. I mean, that was almost an entire squad of armored dwarves, taken down by 2 of these ogre corpses. That blows ass, huh? Jesus Christ. Not that they didn't take a great beating from that, I suppose. They seem to have kind of got ripped up pretty good, actually, but just not enough. I'm curious as to how close they came exactly. I honestly did not think they would die. I mean, that was, what, 7 dwarves all armored up and stuff? Hopefully these bastards get stuck in these traps over here. I could put them on display somewhere. Oh, one of the dwarves came back to life. Okay, first conquerors, I'm going to have to appoint some more dwarves to this. Well, yeah, it looked like they were all mangled. I guess this one probably wasn't mangled, though. Oh, it says mutilated. That's it. Okay, this guy is just mutilated as well. I don't know what that means. What's the difference between mangled and mutilated? I figured it was kind of the same. Okay, so we caught one of those stupid bastard ogres. Looks like a dwarf arm came back to life. There's a dwarf arm just kind of crawling around in this pile over here. Okay, so the bottom left is a little ugly right now. My bad, everyone. But now we know. We know that it is right to fear ogre corpses. corpses. Well, luckily they're down in that corner now. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I've never really been good at the whole military system in Dwarf Fortress. I've never really felt like it's worth it to put a bunch of dwarves in the military, I suppose. Of course, I also feel like I'm cheating if I make a big thing of traps and junk, which usually just kind of leaves me defenseless and open to attack. I'm always kind of just barely fending off any attack that comes at me. Okay, we're back down to 81 dwarves. The ogre's corpse punches the recruit in the head with her left hand, and the injured part explodes into gore. Oh yeah, so I guess they're just tough customers. It does not look like the dwarves were doing anything to those ogres at all. Probably doesn't help that they were all dazed and vomiting that whole time. Still, none of these animal pieces have come back. Of course, just because that hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it can't happen at all. Bridge is coming right along. Should be done shortly. Just that one side railing has to be done now. We're going to build a bridge similar to that over across this river too, because currently on the left side of the map has no access to the rest of the map. 3 dwarf corpses are back now. Whoa, what was that? I thought I saw a zombie. I just must be paranoid. I swear to God I saw a zombie. Oh, no, actually it's a freaking raven corpse head. It's a bunch of little pieces here. Let's see, Raven is fighting. So the Raven just flew down into our entrance area there, and our miner beat the hit out of it, and now it's just in pieces on the floor there, which I guess they're probably kind of dangerous pieces that can come back to life any second, which I'm sure they're gonna do like down in our fort or something like that. So let's get them dumped away. Dumping. We are currently taking a big dump here. Get that all taken care of. Oh shit, one of those things in that room just came back to life. There we go, no problems. Oh, and a bunch of our animals are currently starving. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's get some more of these traps put up, and we'll get all that shit butchered. This will be a definitive answer on to whether stuff can come back to life now. Nearly completed our new gear. Still a bunch of shields and warhammers, but all the armor is nearly done. Okay, our bridge is looking pretty darn dandy. Just one more rock to put into place and we'll be all set there. Alright, before we finish up that last tunnel, we've got to finish this one here, our main entrance. We'll just make a plain little entrance for now, but maybe in the future we'll make it into an inn or something like that. Okay, first Conquerors, you have your chance to redeem yourself. We're gonna have to go out there and kill these zombies that are milling about here. Okay, still putting the finishing touches on these cage traps. And you know what, I'm going to tell you what, before I even do that, I'm going to turn this area into a pen. And I'm going to put all those animals in here, just so if they do die, they're at least behind a couple layers of traps. Looks like our stone stocks are starting to get down there again, once more. Actually, they shouldn't be that bad. A bunch of stone right here. Alright, so my plan is to have this be the only place we're getting stone from for quite some time. So I'm going to build a couple of workshops, we'll build them right here. Just like that, so that our dwarves can be nice and close to stone, instead of having to haul it so far away. Oh right, I forgot I had moved the first Conquerors over here. They seem to all be leaving at this point. Never mind, you guys don't have to be there. Alright, we've got to finish this tunnel up post haste. Nothing too interesting on the map yet. I really want to build an inn somewhere. We should be inviting people in to see our area that we've carved out for ourselves, how we've tamed this evil biome. Oh and yes, I do consider it to be tamed. Alright, I've got another level of the mine queued up. And you might be asking yourself, why does he keep making it in this weird configuration here? Well, we need plenty of support for the levels above. You can't have the roof collapsing in on us. I get that I'm kind of losing out on all the stone left in these pillars here, but it's just kind of a role-playing thing. I don't like having big, open expanses of cavern for no reason. It's disturbing to me, alright. A clothier. A clothier has been elected mayor. So it looks like we do have a new mayor. Perhaps the old mayor was somebody who had died. Or I think Moral here was our last mayor, wasn't he? Maybe he's one of the migrants. Okay, what the hell? The broker here has a mandate open to make catapult parts. He's not the mayor anymore. Do I still have to follow that? I suppose I probably should, right? Our new mayor has killed a zombie raven. That's cool. He's a very happy dude, too. But he needs some better quarters, it would seem. Well, I don't know which one is his quarters, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just going to start putting cabinets and coffers down. You can see I've already started to do that in an effort to get these guys to throw out some of their clothes, or at least store them away so I can't see them. Alright, and that's where our mason workshops are going to be. I'm not going to bother smoothing any of this stone because it's in the mines. It's supposed to be kind of a grungy place anyways. Everything's cool. No problems right now. Okay, so our entrance here is completely demolished. There's nothing left there. Oh god, what is this? Oh, the rabbits. Okay, so there's a bunch of rabbits here going over our nice bridge. We'll start building again straight from the ground up. And interrupted by a buck rabbit corpse. Okay, so there is a rabbit over here chasing some dwarves and getting beaten by some dwarves. One who is enraged. They're beating this rabbit right now. Let's see this combat. Guys, it's a rabbit. Oh my god, this guy's getting jacked up by a rabbit. Oh my god, his leg is dented. His liver is bruised. His guts is bruised. First Conquerors, come kill this rabbit that nobody can handle, please. Okay, so it just died. Never mind. Good job, team. Oh, you know what? I forgot about all those animals down in the butcher place that were starving to death. Yeah, they are still living. That's good. Maybe we'll get those guys butchered up right now, actually. Okay, let's see how this works. I imagine this should be absolutely fine as long as the butcher comes and does this, fairly soon. You know, because if that horse turns into a zombie, we're gonna kind of be boned, I think. Ah, a couple things have been slaughtered. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it looks like everything's been slaughtered. People are grabbing the pieces. Nothing's come back yet. And nothing came back from that first one either. Oh, okay, so here we have some alpaca wool and llama wool, which did in fact come back to life. Imagine that. A clump of alpaca wool sitting in a cage, just kind of rolling around. You can't squeeze through the bars or anything like that. Love this game. Our top tunnel here is really coming along. It's almost done. Just a couple more pieces got to be put in place. And I think I'm actually going to extend that into a building, kind of a hall area out front here. And maybe put some interesting things in there. Possibly some traps, something along those lines. And then up above it, I'm going to have the inn. That's the plan anyways at the moment. Llama head skin. Was there some kind of an issue over here at some point that I completely missed out on? Okay, so the butcher area has become kind of a hellhole at the moment. Alpaca neck skin. Skin off an alpaca neck. Yeah, there's some pretty ugly things kind of rolling around in there right now. Nothing too bad. Looks like some guy just ran in there, had tussled around with his head skin just real quick, and then ran out, and then the head skin got caught. So yeah, I don't think that's really any threat there, honestly. As long as we have those traps in place, maybe we should layer up a couple more just in case. But yeah, I think we could butcher things absolutely fine in this configuration. Okay, so it looks like our main area is about complete. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, great. The Weaver's taken by a fey effing mood. Quick, everyone, let's go watch while it goes insane. Alright, how are things looking over here? What is this? This is a horse skin, just kind of shuffling around on the floor, I imagine. Okay, the Weaver has claimed a clothier shop. He's running off. Has some cloth, and some more cloth, and, hey look, some more cloth. And we have begun a mysterious construction. Goddamn-tastic. What is that, 2 this episode? Good to see some artifacts finally being made in Delersholid. Oh my god, there's way too many zombies in here. Oh shit, was this rabbit just fighting someone? I think we had finished the rest of our armor and weapons for that second squad, so maybe we should make a second squad and send them out here to deal with these zombies. This whole thing is really kind of bothering me. I know I'm gonna have to get out here for some reason at some point. If there's zombies out here, then they're probably gonna mutilate everyone, so. I mean, they weren't that difficult to fight before. Maybe the one squad could just handle them all. Take a look here. How many dwarves do I have? I have 81 dwarves right now. If I put 20 dwarves in there, I'm not very good with math. A full goddamn quarter of our fortress will be in the military, which isn't, you know, great considering our our lack of military prowess. Screw it. Let's do it. We will create a new squad, the Squashed Irons. No. We will be the second Conquerors. Who saw that coming? Not me. Yeah. The second Conquerors? I can't fit the one more letter in there. That's awful. Well, it'll be the first Conquerors, and let's see, this will be the Ravenheads. This is the Irregulars. The Ravenheads is our second group. And let's see, who's going to be in the Ravenheads? A spinner, we have a butcher, we have a cook, a paper maker, yeah, you're a shoo-in for military, fish cleaner, animal dissector, there we go. And I'm curious to see if we do in fact have that entire second armor set there. Oh shit, there are harpy corpses on the map right now, so I'm going to get all my dwarves' asses inside. Shit ass, I was really hoping on getting that last piece finished. I still intend on it, mind you. And I really goddamn wish we would finish up this tunnel over here. I don't understand why it's not being done. They haven't been suspended, mind you. Just take a couple of boulders and stick them right in there. Okay, well, I just got rid of all those burrows there, so hopefully my damn dwarves will go running in of doors. Go ahead, keep on going, I'm gonna lock this door, even though, I mean, what with the ramp and this hole in the roof. It's not going to make one bit of difference. We shouldn't have to run inside like this. We have 2 full squads at the moment. Let's go take a peek at them, see what is up. Got the first Conquerors is in fact fully armored and armed. Ravenheads, not so much. That's all they are. Oh, here we go. Bismarck has been called. The Weaver has created shit hath Sibnir. Oh my god, that's a fucking mouthful and a half. Oh my god, he made it out of Nemo the Forest Titan's silk, which is awesome. It's a silk bag named, okay, I'm gonna take a stab at it, Shithasibnir Manthulemuth. A Nemo pelt oranges, the pair of Dales Forest Titan silk bag. Jesus Christ. This is a Nemo pelt oranges, the pair of Dales Forest Titan silk bag. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with Nemo pelt oranges, the pair of Dales Forest Titan silk. It is made from Nemo pelt oranges, the pair of Dales Forest Titan silk cloth. This object menaces with spikes of Nemo pelt oranges, the pair of Dales Forest Titan silk. On the item is an image of Lodburned, the Iron Greaves. In Nemo pelt oranges, the pair of Dales Forest Titan silk. Well, that's quite a mouthful. I thought it was going to be a lot of interesting stuff, but it's just because I had to keep saying the same damn thing over and over again. Okay, so it's a bag. You know, I'm not too sure what else to do because we're all inside now. Maybe now would be a good time because we're all inside. Let's see, I'm trying to remember because I haven't played for a couple of days if there are any other things that I had said I was going to do but I still have not done. Well, we do have that whole thing above the waterfall. I guess I could get that started, but maybe I'll get some dwarves started on the next fortress because this is, as I had said earlier, only a starter fortress. That's all this place is right here. This place, what you're looking at right here, this is just a starter fortress. This is plain, boring little place. And not where my dwarves will ultimately end up. This is just a little starter home. A place where we can kind of hang our hats and, sit for a while. But this isn't the fortress that we're going to be working with. We've got to find a nice expanse underground. That's where our fortress is going to be. I mean, an expanse of stone. Solid stone. I'm going to carve it into the stone itself. I want one of those dwarf fortresses. The big old booming fortress underground in a giant cavern with water flowing around it and shit. That's what I want. That's what we're going to do here in an evil biome that we have, in my opinion, already conquered. We need to make this into a fortress, a freaking power of this world. Okay, so I do intend on keeping this main entrance here. Maybe I'll just continue our main stairway down to the mines. Yeah, what the hell, get started with that. Big old stone up-down stair. Yeah, there are a lot of zombies here now. What is this? What am I looking at? Some migrants have arrived. Okay. Open the gates for the migrants. Let's go, guys. Come on in. Do not tarry. There's harpies about. Well, this is good. Good to get another migrant wave before the end of the episode anyways. Now, I hadn't played Dwarf Fortress for a couple of days, and just the other night, I had woken up and saw that my number of subscribers have doubled up to almost 100, which is actually really amazing for me. I understand that's not a great amount, but I have to thank Marcus Aurelius for giving me a little shout out and sending some people my way. I'm glad people enjoy watching my videos. They do take a long time to make. I mean, I'm able to compress 3, 4, 5 hours of footage down to about a half hour or so. Why are there dead people in this fucking stairway? What did I miss? Did I miss something? Why are there corpses here? There's corpses. There's some corpses in the stairwell. Mangled partial skeleton. I assume this is from a while ago, but I don't recall seeing people dying in this. Maybe that's from Nemo. Maybe Nemo killed these folks and the bodies have just been sitting there this entire time. Okay, anyways, yeah, thanking Marcus Aurelius for sending some people my way. I'm glad people like my videos, and it does take quite some time, a lot of editing to make one of these stupid things. Maybe I'll keep making more now. 93 dwarves. Just fantastic. Was Harpy still here? Got some horse hair. Some horse hair. Where the hell all these damn pieces keep coming from? For God's sake. They kind of just scurry around on the floor, get caught in a cage trap, and someone comes down and checks all the traps periodically. Throws any reanimated hair or skin pieces into the pile over here, which I still do not have a great way to manage. Now, if I dump one of these cages, does it dump what's in it? Like, he doesn't just grab the cage and leave the thing on the ground, right? That would be silly, right? That couldn't possibly be what happened. Her brain is mangled beyond recognition. This game. Dwarf cage. Goose cage. Is there anything harmless? Like, where's that freaking horsehair cage, for God's sake? Okay, I'll pack a neck skin cage. I'm gonna dump this cage. I'm gonna see what happens. I don't know if he's just gonna put it in this room here. Does he have it? I think he's carrying it right now. Oh, there's no like zombie or anything like walking around. So I could just stick these in there and crush them, huh? It almost seems too easy. Let's see. It's gonna come slithering out of there any second now. Come slapping up and no, it's just sitting right in there. Okay, I tell you what. I'm gonna get all these zombies dumped away. I didn't know it was that easy. easy. Dump them up. There we go. Throw it all in there. This is not very organized for it. I feel like I'm juggling 18 projects at all times, and I'm not even too sure what any of them are. Alright, let's see. Stop dicking around, Kruggsmash. I built this stairway over here, so let's begin our journey downward. We can start digging out a nice place for our future fortress. Down deep within the earth. I want to make a big, like, bell-shaped chamber. Let's see, how many Z levels is? How tall should that be? 1, 2. Okay, I think that's gonna be enough right there. For the time being, anyways. Then actually at the bottom of that, an upstairs. Right here. Now hopefully we don't run into any caves or anything. And we're just gonna start channeling down and make it big, big, big. And just make this gigantic bell-shaped cave. And at the bottom will be our new fortress. Little rooms around the outside. Got a mandate over here? How about you, goddamn broker? You still want some catapult parts? Oh, and this guy here wants bolts. Okay, let's make some goddamn catapult parts. Because I don't really know what happens if I don't get those things made for our old mare. Okay, so we'll make one bolt and a catapult part. Okay, now it is looking like all those zombies are packed away in this area, so I'm going to pull the lever. Splant. Easy enough. Still got those goddamn harpies on the map. Alright, so I do have someone forging or smelting magnetite, which I do believe is iron. Yeah, it's definitely iron. We still need cloaks, and then this guy needs breastplate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 iron breastplates, 6 iron helmets, 3 chain leggings, which I was told in the comments by Mr. The hell's it? Is it Jimmy Fender, right? Is that what it was? Anyways, I was told by Jimmy something or other in the comments that greaves are better than chain leggings, but I do think my dwarves appreciate the draft that chain allows in their nethers, you know, as they're charging into battle. I would think I would like my last memory to be the wind blowing through my dwarven nethers as I charge into battle. Anyways, okay, so how many was that? I've forgotten it. I think it was 3. 7 shields. You need 8 hammers. Very, very important. Okay, so make all that stuff. Get to it. You got plenty of iron now. No excuses out of you. How about these guys? Okay, so these guys are at work. Oh my fucking god. You have discovered expansive cavern deep underground. Okay, well, let's take a look here. This seems to be the upper level of this particular cavern that leads down to here, right at the banks of this water right here. And there's no, like, I was hoping if I did run to a cave, it'd be one of those big old open honeycomb ones, which is still a giant pain in the ass, but we could try our luck further. I'll tell you what. It would be nice to have this water right above us. So I'm going to make our fortress below this area here. It's all about going with the flow. It's what you gotta do in this game. You really have to go with that flow there. 20 Z levels high. That is how high our cavern will be. So this area is exposed at the moment right here, which is not a good thing. So I'm gonna wall that up real quick. We're just gonna wall up this whole thing because I've got no particular interest in going out and then plunging through this cave right at the moment. This is a fortress about building, not fighting. Yeah, I'm glad you're like taking the initiative, going out there and collecting webs and stuff, but could you fucking not? You don't know what's out there, bro. There we are. Okay, so we are safe in here at the moment. You know, and honestly, I've always wanted to delve into goddamn minecarts, but I think I had said it earlier, I've never really had good luck with those damn things. I really have not had good luck with those at all. They always seem to get more dwarves killed than anything. But how cool would it be to have like big old suspended tracks above your fortress and stuff with minecarts whizzing by? Even if they have nowhere to go, it would still be pretty sweet to see. But you know, dwarf fortress, some idiot would wander out on the traps, get slammed by a minecart, fall down into the fortress as a carcass that would reanimate and start slaughtering dwarves left and right. Tantrum spiral. Imagine if that goddamn happened, Lord of the Rings or something. The silliest shit. All the dwarves going on their epic quests there to reclaim their ancient home, heading out into the sun, just vomiting all over the place. Just so much vomit, and they head down into their fort. They can finally get there. Not Smaug do they find. They don't find Smaug. They find some giant, freaking like skinless chickadee goddamn armadillo thing, all emaciated, writhing around, burping and shitting on itself. They don't know what Dwarf Fortress is like. This is the real deal over here. Okay, so our tunnel down is complete. Just the very, very first step of our new fortress. What have we accomplished this episode? Really a whole lot. We got the whole butcher thing down there. We have 2 squads of recruits, plenty of metal equipment now, which is good. We did lose a ton of dwarves due to my own foolishness, but I mean, hey, now we know that ogres are a force to be reckoned with. We can't go dicking around with those guys. Put our first little steps towards our new fortress underneath there, which is great. discovered a cavern lair, which is a pretty cool thing. And in fact, that area that we had poked into there is actually pretty interesting. Maybe we could do some fishing or something like that. I see the ghosts of those recruits have started rising and haunting the fortress. Great, we're gonna have to memorialize them next episode, it would seem. But yeah, this is still the beginning of Delersholid, I believe, and I'm excited to see what we do next time. And I hope you'll join me, YouTube. But until then,